Right now, this is Ticker News Insight.
Hello and welcome back to Ticker News Insight, where we are looking to focus on the best of business with clever people joining us from right around the world. I'm your host, Mike Loader, and to our latest story. And it seems when people think of AI technology, their minds turn to Alexa and Siri, or future projects such as driverless cars, exciting prospects. My next guest is here to outline the reality of how we are interfacing with AI every day as the technology is evolving to know us perhaps better than we know ourselves. Founder of the Hype Society, Ryanjenkins, joins us now for more. Good to see you, my friend.
Good morning, Mike. How are you?
Doing very well. Now, there's been a lot of chat about things like ChatGPT and all this AI sort of art generation stuff in recent months. Take us through what AI technology, I guess, is, if you could, for those who may be behind, and why is it so critical to marketing? We'll get into more of that in a moment.
Sure. The simplest explanation of what AI is a simulation of human intelligence. So basically, AI is built to use humans and the information that's available through things like search engines and information, whatever information is on the internet specifically, to simulate and aggregate that information to provide better, some would argue not, but better access to aggregated information.
Yeah, very well said by you. Decent rundown. So is AI something that consumers perhaps should fear, knowing that this technology has been built to discover everything about us? I know that there's been movies made about this, right? The fear of AI and artificial intelligence. Take us through your understanding.
It is potentially really scary. I mean, we're not sure where AI takes us in the future, but if we just look at it in today, it's not that scary because they're not what they would define as, sentient. So they're not ahead of us yet. However, that's the, risk of the future of what AI could potentially move to. I think for now, though, we just look at it for what it is. It's information that is available for us, and it's systems that also help our lives become easier. So there's nothing at the moment to be scared of, other than some of the algorithmic AI engines that, as you say, know more about us than what we essentially know about ourselves.
Yeah, it's incredible to think. I feel like a lot of social media marketing already knows a lot about what I'm interested in anyway. So let's talk a little bit about why AI is so critical as a marketing strategy for businesses, if they're not implementing it now, to start implementing, do you think?
From a marketing perspective, there's so many tools that are available, and you touched on a couple around, AI image generation. You've got things like copywriting platforms that can really help you with producing content for things like articles and blogs. They can produce inspiration for different topics that you might want to write about that are relevant to your audience. We've also got things like Grammarly, which is an AI engine to help you spell better and make sure that you're communicating more effectively from a grammar perspective. So, a spell check on steroids.
Yeah, well said. So what are the future trends for AI technology? And I guess, will these computers continue to get smarter? That seems to be the case as they learn from what we say, but once they start learning off each other, it's interesting.
It is really interesting, and no one really knows what the future holds. You mentioned things like ChatGPT. I mean, I'm not sure if the audience, has played with that on volume, but incredibly powerful platform for, things like writing a poem for your wife, producing a blog article for your business, answering, really complex questions. So from a marketing perspective, you can ask ChatGPT for things like, marketing trends in the restaurant industry, marketing trends, for whatever industry that you like. You can research, different topics to create and elevate your understanding of, what is SEO to, how do I create a social media ads? So from a business perspective, there's so much information and questions that can be answered using AI to enhance your knowledge. It's really just speeding up by giving you the most relevant access to information really, really fast.
Absolutely. Ryan, is there anything you want to leave us with for people who may not be using it in their business just yet, just to finish for me?
I think if you're not using it, don't be scared. Like at the moment, there's nothing to really be scared of. You're being targeted by AI algorithms through social media every day. Your competitors are potentially using AI for copywriting. They're potentially using it to gain access to trends. So, dip your toe in the water, go and search, find out what's going to be relevant for you, and start playing with it, because you'll be pleasantly surprised with how much you can get gains from an efficiency and effectiveness perspective.
Yeah. It's incredible stuff. Ryan, thank you again for your time and, of course, providing us with an update of everything we're seeing in the world of artificial intelligence. Curious times ahead.
Pleasure. Have a great day.
You too. And of course, thank you to all of you for tuning in. I hope you've learned something from my discussion with Ryan there. I've been your host, Mike Loader, and be sure to head to tickernews.co for more. See you again soon.